CJ, what do you got there?
Good morning, guys. I've got only the best fillet knives in the business. Dexter Russell.
Today we're talking about knives a little bit. You know, you got to have the right tool no matter what you do in life. If you're going to drive a hammer, you can do it with a brick, and you'll probably do it. But it certainly works a hell of a lot better with a hammer, and an electric nail gun works even better. Well, it's the same with knives. I mean,
when it comes to filleting fish, Dexter Russell's the only way to go. That's what we all use on the boat. Now, there's a couple other knockoff brands, but as far as I'm concerned, I've been filleting fish for quite some time, and I know you have too, Greg, in your day. Dexter is the only way to go.
Wait a minute. What did you mean in my day? What does that mean?
In your filleting days, I should say. In your filleting days.
They keep asking if I want to have a contest with them filleting a fish. Yeah, I want to do that about as much as I want to have a tooth pulled. You know. But anyhow, yeah. But
couple different styles of knives, guys. Personally, now this is my opinion. I fillet a lot of fish, as most of you know. 1376. Now this is brand new, as you can see in the box. And once you use this, once you touch it to water, it starts to get a little stained, blemished, because
it is carbon steel.
It's high carbon. Now, you want them to blemish, obviously, for the high carbon knives. Wood handles are high carbon. It's easier to sharpen, whether you're using a steel, okay, very good tool, quick edge, or a stone. Stones, obviously, stone is to really get it down, and that's what I use.
This is an old timer.
That looks like an old stone.
This has gone back a long time.
Old but goody, that's what I like to say. It's hard to find a good one. But I prefer, as far as porgies, sea bass, small bluefish, just about anything, really. The 1376 will do the job. This right here is a skinning knife. Now, they make a 9-inch and an 8-inch. I like the 9-inch because we fillet a lot of fluke at times. And the 9-inch seems to do the job for me. I like to use that. But everybody has their personal preference. And just a couple other varieties. Stainless, or semi-stainless, I guess they would call it, right?
Yeah, stainless it's so hard to keep it sharp. That's
great knife,
it's
obviously.
A good knife and everything, but you see, so many of these boats that I've seen and gone on in my career, you go on and, I mean, you can't commit a crime with them. I mean, and I don't know how they fillet a fish. These things got to be sharp enough to shave with. That's all there is to it. I mean, when you're cutting the amount of fish that you guys are cutting, which are thousands a day, you got to have the right stuff. And a stone is the way to go. And I will tell you a tip. Now, I haven't done this in years because I don't fillet fish anymore. I'll be honest with you.
You don't?
No, I don't. I catch a few.
You do.
Damn few. But,
that is true.
You fillet them for me.
I do, yep.
All I say is, CJ, I need 15 fish.
Done. No problem.
Done. Notch them, too. Will you V-notch them?
No, you notch me.
But what I've done in the past, when number one, take care of the knives.
Yes.
I mean, when you get done with them, don't leave them. These guys don't leave their gear on the boat for somebody else to use or anything like that. They make their living with these things.
Good morning, Lori. How are you this morning?
But what I used to do quite a bit when I was home, and it's a little bit of a tip if you really want to get them sharp, is I would put some Comet on the stone, and you'd make like a pumice out of it. And
what does the Comet do exactly?
It's like valve grinding compound. It just makes it so much easier to sharpen that knife. Okay. It's really, really good. Now, obviously you can't do it on the boat.
Sure.
But I used to take my knives home every so often, and boy, I'd sharpen the living hell out of them on a good stone with Comet. I had stones on the boat, stones in my basement. I mean,
stones, a good stone is hard to come by. Now, I like to recommend an Arkansas stone. It's got 2 different sizes with 2 different grits, but they're hard to come by. They're expensive, but you got to get the right one. Now, you could buy a stone from Amazon or Walmart or wherever you want, but get the Arkansas stone. That's the best thing I could recommend. And I will show you a couple of things now.
Let's show them this. This here, we use an expression with knots. If you can't tie a knot, tie a lot. Well, if you can't sharpen a knife on a stone, well, this is what you use, okay? And
it's a great tool. Don't get me wrong.
The majority of you, I know, use it. There's no question about it. Easy, fast, hold the thing. You take the knife and just go through it. But the problem with this, and here it is right there.
This is my old fillet knife. Now, Greg, show them what it was to begin with.
Well, this is what it was, and this is what it is.
Now, why is that?
And that is solely because when you're using this, you're taking metal off of that every time you do it. You're putting an edge on it, okay? But that's the price of being convenient.
Works good at the time,
but it does ruin knives. There's no question.
When I start, I'll just here. I'll take. Yeah, I'm going to pass you the camera real quick. I'll just talk a little bit about this knife. When this was brand new, obviously. When I first started on the Blackhawk, I want to say probably 10 years ago. I went to one of these, and it was quick, convenient, and I noticed I'm going through knives like hell. I'm like, what's going on here? Well, it eats the knife so far down on the shank, it doesn't get the whole blade. So eventually you get to this point, the knife's useless, okay? Now you use a stone, this maybe lasted me a year, honestly.
If we send that back to Dexter, you think they'll send you another knife? And I'll say it's a defect or something? I don't think you're going to fool them.
We could try. Yeah, this is one you gave me. But it's obviously been used so much, the numbers are worn. Great knife at the time, but I probably lasted a year and a half with this thing cutting fish. When I go to the stone, probably 2-3 years, so the stone is the way to go. Don't get me wrong, quick and easy. Another, for example, 9-inch skinning knife. That's what you get after you use that AccuSharp. Not knocking it, great tool for people that don't really know how to use a stone, and we got people that don't know how to use them. In fact, we like to show everybody on the boat how to use one. You got to keep it at the right angle, and you would say with the steel too.
The steel, I'll tell you, I like the steel. That's a product again from Dexter, and it all it does is touches up the knife between cuts. You might cut 15, 20 porgies and then hit it on a steel for a little bit, but that in itself, it takes a little bit to use it. Okay, it's just putting a real nice edge on it.
Now, I will ask this because I'm not so sure. Are there different kinds of steels? Is there a cheaper steel opposed to a more expensive steel? As you would say, knives, a crummier knife to a better knife, or a stone. Is there different kinds of steels? Or are you not sure?
You're asking me?
Well, you use steels quite a bit. I've never used one.
Yeah, but I've only steels. Oh,
yeah,
you mean
yeah.
steel? I thought you meant the steel in the.
No.
There's various kinds. I mean, we just use Dexter knives, so I'm using their steel. But that's a new knife for Dexter. Yes. And they did give us a couple of them to use, and they're good. They're stainless. That's the only problem.
A lot of our guys like to use these for bait knives.
Yep.
And for scaling and gutting, because you got the serrated edge on the back, head right off, take the guts out. Good knife. Good overall knife. We do a lot of scaling.
It's real popular. There's no question about it. It's a good knife.
But if you're gonna, like we said, we're not telling you to buy these knives, but in our opinion, this is the best knife to get.
That's what we use.
You're gonna fillet fish at home. It's the only way to go. Dexter Russell. I've never come across a better knife, to be honest with you. And not just saying that because we're showing Dexter, but I've personally never come a better knife. I would have to say, and wouldn't you agree?
I would
have to agree with all our mates.
I would concur with that. I would concur, yes.
So if you're in the market for knives,
it's a big word.
Get those.
It's a big word. I don't use it that often.
Do you know how to spell it?
C-O...
Any comments? I think.
Yeah, there's a lot of comments there. A lot of good mornings, a lot of top of the morning,
guys.
CJ.
Weather's turning, obviously, so we're going to be down the boat here at the end of this week and tidying up some stuff. And hopefully, if all goes as planned, we can.
They got the ice out of there, so we're supposed to get hauled either the end of this week or the first of next week. So it won't take us long. Get it hauled, get the bottom washed, get it sanded, get it painted.
I'm ready to fillet some fish. I know you're not.
We'll go. No, I'm not filleting fish.
You know what? I think I'm going to challenge you this year. You always keep saying, "I'll come down and show."
I'll cut you with a bluefish. I'll do the bluefish. But
that's a pretty easy one. I don't know if you want.
That's an easy one. You're right.
Although I've seen some butcher jobs.
That's why I want to do it. But anyhow, that it.
That's all I got to say.
Okay, folks, that's about it. CJ Adams, Captain Greg DeBrule.
We'll see you down at Directors the end of this week, guys.
Okay, we'll give you a good showing down there of the ferry they're making. When we went down there this week, what a job! It's just absolutely incredible. So, stay tuned. Have a great day. Let's get rid of this snow. Okay.
Take care, folks.
Bye bye.